Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, friends and family, to this live session. Today, we are going to talk about a couple of pillars to unlocking our purpose. So I hope that you're here. I hope that you're ready. And I hope that you have pen and paper. I want to know, do you know what your purpose is? Because once we understand what our purpose is on this earth, we will begin to move about the world and gain the credibility and the money and the space and the expertise that we need to have. So, coming out of the gate, I want to know who you are, where you're watching from, and do you know why you are here? What is your purpose for being on this planet Earth? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keisha Hazlett with KeishaHazlett.com, and I am a mom, a wife, a friend, a nurse entrepreneur, a God girl, and I appreciate every one of those responsibilities. So, hey, come on in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because I want to talk to you tonight. I'm going to give you 3 pillars to unlocking your life's purpose. So if you are one of those ones that's been kind of going about life, doing what other people said you should do, not really choosing what your path is for life, I want to have a conversation with you, because we cannot, as of this day, we cannot afford to do what other people desire us to do, but we have to take back our authority, stand in your leadership, and choose what it is that you are designed to do, okay? Because your purpose is more just about creating money and stuff. Your purpose is literally about you leaving a legacy, you touching someone's life, you making a difference, you bringing compassion to the table, right? And then when people sit down and think about you when you are not there, and they say to themselves, you know what? I was listening to John the other night, and he said something that really, really got me thinking, right? That's purpose. Purpose leaves behind seed. I need you to hashtag that. Purpose leaves behind seed. And what does seed do? Seed goes into the ground. Seeds actually what? Die, and then they live again. All right? So I hope you got your pen and paper, because I'm ready. You ready? I see people watching, but I don't know. Let's see here. Facebook will let me. Hold on one second. I'm going to see if Facebook will let me see who's watching, because I cannot see you. Hold on. How have your day been so far? What are you ladies and gentlemen working on? What are you working on in your business? What are you working on as far as this change is going on? I want to check in with you. I hope you have your coffee. I have my coffee. Do you have your coffee? Take a screenshot. Right? So I hope you have your coffee with you, because we're going to have this candid conversation around purpose and pivot, because it is imperative. 2020 has came in with a bang. 2020 has came in and said, you know what? If you thought that you was going to sit around and not activate the purpose that was designed for you to activate, I got a story for you. 2020 has came in here and said, you know what? You no longer can sit on that couch with the control in your hand and look at somebody and say, I wish I coulda, shoulda. No, 2020 has now put into place for you to get up off of your Duffy Wuffy and get busy. Okay, so let me help you tonight with 3 things that you can do to unlock your life's purpose. Are you ready? Okay, so let me log in. Just give me a second here. Give me a second. I want to see who's watching. Give me a second. All right, where are you? There you go. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. Where are we? Hold on. I'm logging in. Okay, here we go. All right, gotcha. Where are you? There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any comments. I don't see anybody watching. That's okay. I'm going to teach anyway. All right. So you got your pen and paper. Let's talk about, first of all, I want to ask you a question. And my question to you, let me know if you can hear me. I just want to make sure. Is my phone up? Can everybody hear me? Can you just put an emoji in there and just let me know that you can hear me? At least. I just need to know if I'm being heard and understood before I keep going. So let me know, okay? Emoji, a heart, a wave, a bye-bye, or something, all right? Okay, hold on. Or do I have to check for myself? Come on, people. Let me know that you're here. A sister don't like to be by herself, and I definitely don't like to drink coffee by myself, right? Okay, so here we go. 3 pillars for unlocking your life's purpose. You got your pen. Okay, so my first question to you is, do you know what you are designed to do? And do you know what you're designed to do? That's the first question. Second question is, have you taken the time to write down what it is that you were designed to do? Right? And the third question is, are you making money in what you were created to do? Because remember when I said at the beginning, your purpose creates seed. And seed always multiply, especially when it's placed in good soil. Okay? So that's my first question to you. So if I'm going to give you things that you can do to unlock your life's purpose, I want you to know that we're going to start with number 1. And number 1 is self-awareness. So I hope you got your pen and paper, because I'm going to give you 2 questions that go along with each section. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3. And with each pillar, I'm going to give you 2 questions per pillar. And I want you to go home. Well, you're at home, obviously, because we're all kind of locked in right now. But oh my God, I laugh at that because I know it can get so serious. So it's just one way that I get to be like, oh, woosah, 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 woosah. Okay, so the first pillar is self-awareness. Self-awareness is unlocking your life's purpose, which requires a deep understanding of yourself and how you currently live your life. Okay? So, self-awareness, pillar number 1. It's a way of, this is one way that we get to unlock our life's purpose, which requires us to understand ourselves and how we currently live in this world. All right? So as we look at pillar number 1 of self-awareness, I'm going to give you 2 questions that go with it. So the question will help you to gather a deeper insight about yourself and about your roles, your strengths, your weaknesses, and about how you're being perceived when you are around other people. That's key. All right? So, and if you do this homework, I guarantee you will start to discover some extremely powerful things about yourself. Because if you're anything like me, if you're close to any kind of characteristic of myself, I know that you are a high achiever. I know that you want more out of life. I know that you want to touch people. I know that you want to go places. I know that you want to bless the world. I know. Why? Because I want to do those same things. You don't want to be the one sitting with your hand on the bottom. You want to be the one with the hand on the top, which means you want to be the one that's giving out things that need to be given out at the time it needs to be given out, and not be the one sitting in your chair looking out the window or sad that you can't bless society. Right? So, as you think about pillar number 1, which is self-awareness, again, these things will help you to identify your roles, your strengths, your weaknesses, and about how you are perceived by those around you. So here's 2 questions that I want you to take, and I want you to do a deep dive with these 2 questions. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. All right, question number 1. What am I meant to do in the world? Wow, that is a huge question. What am I meant to do in the world? Now, as you start to answer this question, I don't want you to get to the point where you're like, oh, nope, that's not going to fit. Nope, I can't do that. Nope, that ain't going to work. Nope, that costs too much. Nope, I can't go there. When you start to answer these questions, I do not want you to nitpick at your answer. I just literally want you to take whatever comes to thought, and I want you to put it on paper. Don't analyze it. Don't nitpick it. Don't even ask anybody their opinion. I want you to do this work for yourself. Because as you do this work for yourself, you're going to be extremely amazed at how aware you are of who you are. Okay? So that's question 1. Question number 2 for pillar of self-awareness is, where have I found real purpose in living? Ooh, that's a good one. Where have I found real purpose in living? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, the first time, my very own story, the first time that I found purpose in living is when I took my very first trip on a mission trip with a group of ladies called Sisters Empowering the World. And I was going through this global leadership training, and we had the opportunity, of course, that's part of the assignment, was to go on a mission trip. And this was the first one that I have ever took my money, paid for it, asked other people to support me, did different, what do they call it? What do you call it when you have people to support you? Fundraisers, right? So this is my first time doing my very own fundraiser. This is the first time me asking people for support. This is the first time I even took my own money and bought a plane ticket. I even went and got my own passport. I saved up money. I bought uniforms and things that I needed. This was the first time that I had actually taken the time to invest in something that brought so much life to me, right? So where have you found real purpose in living? And when I got to that mission trip, I thought literally that the people that I was going to see was the mission. But what I discovered, they were not the mission, right? Because as we start to answer these questions, you will start to come out more. What I discovered was I was the mission. And what I mean by that is, my question to myself, or my comment to myself, is, who do you think you are to think that you show up in a developing country thinking that you're better than anybody else because you come from America? Not so, sister girl. So for me, as I was living out that moment and blessing those people and ministering to them and them ministering to me, and how those young ladies were so excited. Oh my goodness. And watching them put the water well in. Now this question, where I found real purpose in living is when I had the opportunity to see someone get a clean glass of water. And they was able to get that clean glass of water because I had something to do with it. That's purpose, ladies and gentlemen. That's purpose. All right? So that's 2 questions with pillar number 1. Now let's go to pillar number 2. I hope this is some good stuff, because this is good to me. Because I really believe in my heart, once we really start unlocking what our life purpose is, the things that we desire will start to find us. We won't have to hunt for it like, oh my God, I gotta do. When you're living in come on. Here we go. When a farmer takes a tomato seed and he puts the tomato seed in the soil, the seed do not come out the soil looking for its tomatoes. Oh, that's good there. Why? Because the tomato is in the seed. The same way you are in your seed and the seed is in you. Woo! This is some good stuff. Okay. Let's move on. Pillar number 2. Pillar number 2 is motivations. So another way of unlocking your life purpose is requiring the understanding the internal motivations that drive your behavior. So what motivates you? What gets you excited? What do you like to talk about? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be with? What do you want to smell like? What don't you want to smell like? What do you want to drink? What don't you want to drink? Right? You have to get excited about your life. Because if you don't get excited about your life and you don't get excited about the purpose that you have inside of you, nobody else will, right? People feed off of you. The same way when the farmer puts the seed in the soil and he's looking for a tomato, the tomato is not looking for itself. Why? Because the seed of the tomato is inside of the seed. And when that fruit grows on that plant, now we get to come along and pluck that tomato, and now we get to enjoy the fruit of that seed. You see what I'm saying? And the same goes for you and I. When you take the time to figure out what your awareness is, what you're motivated by, people will start to flock towards you, and they will get excited because you are excited. All right? So let me give you 2 quick questions that goes with motivation. I hope this is good because this is blessing my heart. So, I'm going to give you 2 questions that will help you tap into your internal motivations the drivers behind your behavior. So, question number 1 to finding your motivation: what would I struggle to let go of? Ooh. Okay, so I'm looking for motivation, but what would I struggle to let go of? What is it that I hold on to so tight that keeps me from being motivated about showing up in life? What am I holding on to so strong that keeps me from standing in my purpose? What am I holding on to so strong that every time I come around it, it makes me upset, which means it decreases my motivation? What are you holding on to? I need you to answer this question, okay? And the second question, which is one of my favorites, is what are your passions? Right? What motivates you? Again, what gets you just excited? And one of the things that really get me excited is when I am able to bless other people. right? You know, I love beautiful things, and I have a business because I love convenience. And if you don't have money to pay for convenience, then you end up doing everything by yourself, right? I have a business because I have a mom that has a handicap that needs my service. And it hurts me when I cannot give her what she needs. So my passion either can be something that's joyful, or your passion could be something that you look at it and you go, oh, I hate that they act like that. Or I don't like that they are mistreating children, right? So you become passionate about finding an answer to that problem. So those are your two questions. What are my passion, and what would I struggle to let go of? Okay? So that's pillar number 2. Are you ready for pillar number 3? Come on. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Is this good to you? I know I get so excited. Is this good to you? Oh my God. This is so good to me. Oh my God. I just love everything about the purpose of something. Even when you start your business, why are you doing it? And I know people don't really look at it like that, like, okay, purpose of starting a business. People really don't take the time to do it. Why? Because we get into this run, I gotta make money, I gotta make money. I'm not saying making money is not the reason why we start a business. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, even when we get into a time like this of crisis, right, where the whole nation is trying to figure this thing out, that's when we have to hold on to why we're doing what we're doing. Because I guarantee you, as sure as my name what it is, somebody that started a business probably will not end up with one by the time this is over. Because we forget why you started it in the first place. And when you take the time to do this kind of a work on you, it in turn blesses and grows your business, because you are your business and your business is you. Okay? All right. So we got that. That was pillar number 2. Now here's the last pillar. The third pillar is dreams. Oh, I'm a dreamer. Yes, I am. Hello, hello, I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. Yes, I am. Hello, hello, I'm a dreamer. Oh my God, that sounds awful. But dreaming is a pillar to unlocking your life's purpose. It requires tuning into your deepest and most profound dreams and aspirations for the future. Do you dream? And what do you dream about? Who's in your dream? And when we dream, what are we doing to make that dream manifest? Right? So here's two questions, that goes with the unlocking of the dream. You ready? Oh, I'm so enjoying this. This is so good. So this question will help you to tune into your dreams, your desires, and your aspirations for life. Question number 1 that goes with pillar number 3 to unlocking your life's purpose. What would I like to do with my life? What would I like to do with my life? And when you start to answer these questions, I really want you to take time to think about them. Even if you have to close your eyes and envision yourself in a place. I know for me, one of the dreams I have is to purchase my mom a Rambler where everything is on one level, where she could come and go as she desired to, without the hassle of dealing with stairs and small corners. That's one of my dreams. And to hire her a personal chef that will come and create meal, or purchase nice healthy meals for her where she can have a meal every day without worrying about who's going to cook or I can't get in the kitchen. Right? So I often think about that. What would that house look like? How many rooms would it have? What would the furniture be like? What would the smell be like? What would the colors be like? Right? So take the time to dream. That's part of my dream. That's just one part. Now I have several dreams that I dream about. But I'm sharing that with you so that you could see that sometimes you literally just have to go to this place where nobody exists but you and what you desire to see. And it is okay. It is okay. All right? So that's question one. Question number two of pillar number 3. What would you do? What would I do if I could not fail? Wow. What would I do if I could not fail? I would build my mom her Rambler that's handicap accessible. Really, that's really what I would do with that particular portion of my dream. Now, I have several, but that's one that's kind of sitting in the forefront of my mind right now. Right? So I hope this has blessed your heart, and I hope you go and do the homework. And I want to hear from you. And once you do the homework, or at the end of this, when you come back and you watch it later, I want you to put in #replay. And I also want you to answer the question. As a result of listening to this video, what are my takeaways? What will I do different today that will change my circumstance today? Because this particular assignment right here is something that you can implement right now. Right now at the moment you're in. And I guarantee you, when you take the time to answer these questions, a part of you will start to unlock. And you will see how much potential you have sitting on the inside of you that is so untapped. And it goes for me as well. There is so much sitting inside of me, I haven't even begun to do some of the things that I desire to do in life. Let's take a deep breath. Out. All right, my friend. Coffee and connection. So, please come back and let me know what you've done, what you've implemented, what you have learned as a result of our time together. I can't wait to hear what you got to say. I love you. I appreciate you. And yes, I adore you. And remember, always be bold, remain brave, and operate in your brilliance. I love you, and until the next video.